video. So I just got a chance to try this True Botanicals at-home facialist peel yesterday morning, and I was a little surprised. So it says it has a what does it say? It says it has like 4 different acids in it or something. Supercharge your skin with our at-home facialist peel containing an advanced blend of 3 essential minerals, of 4 acids and 3 essential minerals that bring the professional peel right to your home. The only acid that I can see in the ingredients is glycolic acid and salicylic acid, which one of my favorite peels by Image is actually a glycolic peel, and it just smells like brown sugar on your skin. It smells so good, and that's one of my favorite ones. I notice a pretty big difference with that one right away on my skin. This one, I mean, my skin was a little softer, so that's just after the first time. My skin is very conditioned, so, you know, because I do a lot of things to it, you know, I microneedling, microdermabrasion, hydrofacials, you know, I constantly do the Image peel on my face at least once a month, the glycolic acid, I do kojic acid. So yeah, this one, it did sting a little right when I first put it on. And then while it was sitting on for like the 10 or 15 minutes, nothing. And then when I rinsed it, it's I guess tingled a little again. So did not make my face feel as dry as my face usually feels after peels. I usually will do like the Image glycolic peel, and then I will do like a hydrating sheet mask afterwards. So yeah, I'm trying to get rid of my pigmentation, hyperpigmentation on my cheeks and my chin, you know, some other areas, which was really crazy. So a long time ago when I worked for a cosmetic line at this fancy department store, they had, I believe it was Elemis, that had this machine that you could put your face in. And it was so cool because I think it was like a blue light, and you saw in the mirror behind it, you stuck your face in this box, and then it had a blue light. You saw on the mirror all the underlying damage, like in the very, you know, bottom, I guess, basal layer of your skin. And you know, because most of the damage the sun damage that you get is done from the time you're born till the time you're about 20 years old. Also, you don't see the effects of, you know, your sunburns and things like that, of all of your sun damage until 10 years after it's done, because that's when it starts to come up to the surface after, you know, all of these upper layers of skin are peeled off. So then that starts to come up from the bottom. Anyways, I remember looking at it and just freaking out, because I was like, oh my gosh, I have age spots on my nose, I have them under my eyes, I have them everywhere, this can't be right. So really freaked me out. I did start taking better care of my skin at that point. And trying to stay more porcelain. You know, I do love the sun. I was raised in the desert. I do like swimming in the pool. I mean, not so much now because it dries out my skin at my age. My skin's already dry. But yeah, so this one has such a pretty color, you can see. And the smell almost reminds me, if you know what the smell is when you walk in like Aveda or an Aveda salon, that's kind of like exactly what it smells like to me. So very pleasant smell. Says use only directed, avoid contact with eyes, of course, apply an even layer to clean dry skin, leave on for 10 to 15 minutes, rinse thoroughly with lukewarm water and pat dry. Slight tingling may be experienced. It comes with this little stick thing, but it's going to be very drippy. It's very runny. Usually you would put, you know, the peels are like liquids, and you would put them in a glass bowl and apply them with a facial brush like this. So if you are, I do recommend getting one of these brushes if you're going to be doing this peel at home. This is already glass, so, and you know, if it's your peel and you're the only one going to be using it, you can just dip and swipe. I wouldn't go over it, you know, so many times if your skin is not, you know, acclimated to products like this. But yeah, this is, you know, I probably won't buy this one again just because with my professional license, I do have access to, you know, stronger, more professional grade things. But, you know, this is very brightening and it's very pleasant. It doesn't sting as much as, you know, a peel that you're going to get from your esthetician. But yeah, was there anything else I wanted to say about this? Oh, so it says powered by multi-acid blend, electrolyte minerals, rosemary, and Ilipi butter, which I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna have to look that up. But yeah, I would say it's an okay one. It's almost like just, you know, like a manual bead scrub. I would feel like it's just kind of as effective as that maybe. But yeah, definitely apply it with a brush. Don't try to do it with a stick. And usually peels actually require you to take, you know, like sponges and wet them and kind of sponge them off. But this one you just rinse off. And actually with my image one, I always do it right before I get in the shower. So I end up rinsing it off as well. The thing is about when you do facial peels afterwards, because they are, you know, exfoliating off all those dead skin cells on the top, you just don't want to do a lot of rubbing because obviously you've already done something a little bit harsh to your face, and yeah, that's why. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to say I have makeup on. So usually with my image peel, I like to wait. You know, if I did it yesterday, then I would do my sheet mask and everything, and I would obviously wash it the next day, but I wouldn't wear any makeup. And then I would wait till the next day. This one, like I said, it's not so invasive that I felt like I couldn't wear makeup today. So I did it yesterday morning, you know, put a ton of really great products on, and then, you know, washed my face. I waited till this morning to wash my face, put the products on again, you know, wash it, put my makeup on, and actually, so it was doing a little bit. I had some peeling going on right here, a little bit on my nose, around here. So it does work for that chemical exfoliation. And if that's all you have access to, if you're not friends with a SD bestie that can go get you something a little stronger, then yeah, it's good. But I'm glad I tried it. Just probably will use some of my more higher potency stuff in the future. So yeah, go check it out. Okay, so I just looked up Ilipi butter and I'm really excited about it. I really love my profession because there's always, you know, new developments, new things to learn. I'm constantly learning things every day, and I love that True Botanicals, you know, they always have something in their products that I've never heard of. So this one sounds amazing. It says it refers to the Ilipi nut. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Ilipi nut butter, a fat extracted from the nuts of the Sharia stenoptera. Sounds like a dinosaur. Tree native to Borneo. It is a highly valued ingredient in the cosmetics industry for its moisturizing and emollient properties used in products like creams, lotions, hair care. It says similar to cocoa butter, which I love cocoa butter. I love the smell of it. I use it, you know, on my belly. When I was pregnant, I used like the solid Palmer's shea butter from just like Walmart, where you have to like dig into it and kind of melt it between your fingers and then put it on your skin. Knees to neck is how I was told to do it. Y'all, I didn't get any stretch marks. I did use some things like vitamin E oil and stuff like that, but nothing worked like that solid cocoa butter. If you are pregnant and you don't want any stretch marks, just keep yourself sticky all the time. And I don't know, worked for me. So anyways, random banana at my finest. Similar to cocoa butter, but has a higher melting point. making it useful for products that need to be more stable. So rich in fatty acids. This sounds great, y'all. The nuts are collected from the wild in the rainforest of Borneo. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking more into that. And also, I don't think I explained earlier in the video that machine that I was talking about that you put your face in, so it showed you the future damage. So I kept saying, like, you know, the underlying, like the damage under your skin. It showed you what is going to come up in the future. And so that's why, you know, that's why you should start taking care of your skin when you're younger. We all know that now. I think the younger generations are better about it than we and our parents were. I mean, I know my mom used to lay out in the sun with baby oil. I know some people used to lay out with cooking oil. Just crazy. I mean, the sun was literally cooking you. So I'm off on a tangent now. It's bedtime. And yeah, glad I got to show you that. I will be back with more, I'm sure. I have a skin addiction, as I'm sure you've all noticed, so sweet dreams.